This is the Galaxy Report for Sunday, October 2nd, 2005. Welcome back to the Galaxy Report. I'm Farik Asaka. I'm back from the dead after having a bad reaction to some medication last week. Really kicked my ass, and we weren't able to bring you a show. We don't have Gihren this week. He's still working out all of his internet issues. So filling in for him this week, we have two co-hosts. We have Solen and Ducus. Thanks for joining me, guys.
Yeah, no problem.
Hey,
Okay.
glad to be here.
What I'm going to do first is, just so everyone can get a little feel for you guys and what you do, I'll start with Solen. How long have you been playing SWG?
2 years now.
And what's your template?
Master Pistolier, Master Bounty Hunter, and 0004 Combat Medic.
Okay. And what about you, Ducus? How long have you been playing?
About a year and a half now.
What's your build?
Right now, Master Artisan, but I'm working on Master Stripwright. I'm going to be working on Master Doctor, Scout, Carbineer, a little bit of everything, really.
You're a dabbler.
Yeah. I like to be independent.
You don't want to be part of a guild?
Nah.
Solo guy. The combat upgrade had to really screw you then.
Yeah. I was running around with wonderful armor, then I found out I couldn't use it.
Oh, that sucks.
And then you switch it over and it's like some piece of crap that you can't use anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's jump right into the show this week. We don't have a whole lot, but we'll start off with the hotfix. It's pretty much the only thing they've had over the past couple weeks where they've hotfixed anything that they've told us about. We've had a couple server maintenances that they haven't mentioned what they did, but this one, they fixed an issue where dot effects would play until a player logged out, and fixed an issue where dot damage was not happening. Either of you guys have any issues with that?
No, I haven't tried it out yet. They go into the Sarlacc pit after this.
So
See what it's like.
You may know a bit more later.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll find out.
I don't mess around with dot weapons much, so I'm not.
Yeah.
Plus, everything I had pre-combat upgrade is now worthless, and there's no dot to it, so.
Yeah.
Okay, why don't we go over the Bria Transfer? Our friends over at Bria, for those of you that don't know, have been having some issues. I guess that would be the nice thing to say about what they've been going through. But they've been having issues for, what has it been, the better part of a month, or does anybody
Over
know?
2 months, actually, according to the forums.
Whew.
If you read the forums.
Well, luckily, I guess SWG or SOE decided to give these guys a break and let them transfer their characters. Solen, what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, sounds good. I mean, if they want to switch all their stuff over, good for them.
What about you, Ducus?
From the looks of it, it looks like it's just the characters and their money, not like all their items and stuff, like their houses.
I, for one, think it's BS. I mean, they're having issues with the server. They've been having issues with the server, and all you're going to tell them is, oh, we'll transfer you over, leave everything that you know, all your friends, you can go to a different server.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of think that's BS. They should be giving them free time, a week here, a week there, whatever it takes to make these people happy until they can figure out, how to replace the hamster that died in the server.
Maybe it was that hack that happened a few months back.
What's that?
Remember that hack that had all the servers down?
No.
Yeah. Apparently some manager saw someone trying to hack into the system, hit the red button, caused all the servers to go down.
Nice.
That might be interrelated, because I think that's when the Bria problem started happening.
Oh, but you'd think they would have had backups. They would have been able to roll it back a bit or something.
You'd think.
This is SOE. This is the 12-hour test center publish that they throw out at you. So, them having a backup. Not that we're ragging on SOE, because somebody called me out on the forums and said if we listen to the old shows that we don't really have anything good to say about the game. We're not ragging on them. We're just trying to point out facts here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Do either of you guys play WoW?
Nah.
No. I have a friend who does, though.
I reactivated my account just to mess around with it, and it's a good game. It's different than SWG, but right now I'm a druid in the game, and they're going through a big patch, like a revamp, and they put that on Test Center. I think sometime the middle of last week, and from what I hear, it's probably going to take at least 2 weeks before it makes it to live, just so they can work out all the kinks in it and try to balance it out the best way possible before they throw it at you.
Nice.
Yeah, that's the way to go. Get it fixed first.
I'm wondering why it just boggles my mind sometimes how they kind of push things through and the reasonings for it. But one of my underground sources told me that it seems with the Trials of Obi-Wan, they're doing a lot of fixing in the game too. It's not just the expansion. They're doing a lot of fixing of the core game.
Cool. Do you need to buy the game to get the fixes?
That's a good question.
I hope not. I hate that expansion.
Oh, man. The person I've been talking to says they really enjoy it. I say I won't buy it right away. I'm probably lying. I'm sure I will. Especially since the 360 got pushed back till the end of November. I might be able to swing it. But, hopefully, the core system stuff everybody will get. And, I have a feeling it'll kind of be like, Rage of the Wookiees. We got that with the combat upgrade, didn't we? And then it was just activated when, on the day they wanted it activated.
Yeah.
Because I remember the patch for the combat upgrade took me hours to download.
Oh, yeah.
And then, Rage of the Wookiees comes out and it's like 5 minutes. Bam, you're ready to go. So hopefully everybody will get the core fixes and hopefully the expansion will be good. I'm still a little bit bent on the fact that we have to pay for content, but...
Yeah.
It's a little bit lacking in the game right now. Let's move on.
That's why so many people are doing their own content.
I'm not big into role playing, but some of the ideas I get from people that email us about what they set up role playing is really interesting. What they do, they have like content for smugglers, which is if you're a smuggler, that's a good thing.
Yeah,
the role players really get into it.
Oh yeah, I'm one of them. So.
Oh, you're a role player?
Yeah.
What kind of stuff do you guys do?
Well, whatever comes up. Like I said, I'm a solo person, and I've had no problem soloing since this whole CU thing. I went to this one party over on Tatooine on my server, and it was a blast. There was gambling going on. There was actually a rebel raid going on at the same time too outside. Nobody knew it, and everybody lost their vehicles.
Nice. Oh. Yeah, we're working on my server. We're kind of having guild issues at the moment, and we're looking at completely revamping and getting a lot of people involved that want to do stuff. One of the things that we've run into is we have a guild big enough to have a city, but either people aren't on or everybody's off doing their own thing that's currently in the guild.
Mm-hmm.
So it's hard to recruit noobs because what can we offer them? It's like, oh yeah, come join us, but you're not going to have anybody to grind with because everybody's off doing their own thing. So we're busy right now kind of trying to get everything planned out to have a guild where we actually have raids, we do some base raiding, things like that, just to, necrosis runs.
Oh yeah.
Have you been able to solo necrosis?
Two of my friends can solo them. I've gone with them like 20 times. It was cool.
Yeah, I have bad memories of that guy taking me out in 2 hits.
Oh yeah.
Let's move along here to the melee range defense thread. Somebody posted that on our forums, linking to the SWG forums, and this was started by Basiaka, the Jedi correspondent. And it seems that ranged and melee defense weren't really what we thought they were.
Not really.
Have you guys had a chance to check it over?
Yeah, I read it, and it looks like it's just there's something wrong with it. I mean,
yeah.
The only way it works is if you have for melee defense, you need to have a knife or something hooked up.
It makes sense if they would have worded it differently. Have defense
Yeah, I actually had
with
to read
melee.
it a couple of times before I could understand it.
Yeah, I'm kind of confused on it, but it sounds like if you're a Jedi, and I don't have a Jedi character, so I don't know, but I believe there's branches where you get range defense, but you have a lightsaber. Does that mean that your range defense means nothing when you have your lightsaber equipped?
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
I'm not a Jedi either.
And that just makes me think I'm kind of the triple threat melee guy, the Master TKA, Master Fencer, Master two-handed swords. And what does that, someone's shooting at me with a gun, I have no defense against it?
Well, seems like it.
If you're not equipped, yeah. So that's the impression I got. You have to be equipped for this thing to actually take effect.
It's kind of funny, this has been out since he originally posted it on the 20th of September, and there's been no comments made by any developers on this, kind of trying to clarify this for anybody.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not really surprising, but...
Yeah, I was about to say, but then I remember he's a community correspondent, so...
Yeah, you'd figure he would have had something.
Yeah.
And after our interview with him, we talked with him a bit afterwards too. I'm sure he's staying on him, not letting it die. So as soon as he finds out anything, he'll throw it out there. I think this is another one of those things that it hasn't been explained properly to anybody.
Like about half the stuff on the game. So,
Yeah.
But hey.
It sounds like you're starting to get angry. You're trying to take Giren's spot.
No. Oh no.
You just gotta get to the point where you can't complete a sentence. Friday feature. What do you guys think about the bunker house here?
It looks great.
Yeah.
This is something that would have been nice for a vet reward.
Yeah.
Or just an artisan thing.
Yeah, like quest for an architect to go on and get the house.
Mm-hmm.
And this isn't going to involve an architect, is it? They're giving another house that completely doesn't...
Yeah. Didn't say anything about one.
When you buy the games, when you get it.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
For a profession that really doesn't have much content, it's kind of screwing them over.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
maybe they thought when they did the whole pack-up house thing, they gave the architects something big.
Now you can decorate a house and sell it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You can't change the color. It looks really cool, though. I liked what they're doing with it, with the glass walls and the pillars, and the screenshots look really good of it.
Oh, yeah.
I can't wait to see it in game.
I hope it looks as good in game.
Yeah.
There's only one thing I hate about the bars in the yacht. You can't put anything on top of them.
Really?
Yeah.
You can't even do like the floating thing, like get it just hovering right above it, or...
Nope.
I was able to. It took a lot of work, though.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, if you go in the first-person view, you can tell it's floating above the bar, but at the same time, I put some foods on mine, and it looks alright. As long as you don't look at it from first person.
It's just taking the time to go through and do all that.
Yeah.
You figured they'd make it easy where you could just like click on it and like set item down.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
That'll be the next expansion. The redecorating expansion. Finally, content for the architects.
More holos to it.
For only $30 more, you can actually have a game. But no, it looks nice. I like the idea behind it. Glad we're finally getting something like this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The one thing I want to talk about was go over the grouping discussion that they had in the concept, kind of what they want to do with grouping. And it looks like they want to give us options to have more than 8 people in a group. Ducus, it doesn't seem like that affects you much.
Not really. I mean, I've done the grouping thing, but it's rarely been up to even 8.
Yeah, the only time I've ever been in an 8-man group is when we were grinding bowls on Dantooine. One of the things, I'm going to go back to WoW because it's my only other MMO experience, but one of the things they do is, because I guess SOE's afraid that if they make it so you can have a 20-man group, people will get 20 people together and go and fight necrosis, go through that about 4 or 5 times and just blow right through it. One of the things they do in WoW is different instances have different amounts of people that can go in. So, say you have this, I'm totally going to botch the numbers on this, so anybody who plays WoW don't get pissed off and email me. But, say you have, Blackwing's Lair is an instance, you can only take 20 people in there with you, which, 20 people in SWG sounds amazing, but in that it's really hard. They limit the amount of people that you can take in, where if you go into a place like Molten Core, you have 40 people that can go in there with you, and it's not uncommon to just completely get wiped out, all 40 people. And I'm wondering when we're going to start seeing some content like that.
It'd be interesting if they themed the group, the mob monsters, to the group.
Yeah.
Like, say you have 20 people coming in with you. You would have, the monsters would reflect that. So it wouldn't be like a breeze to go through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, just imagine like getting a group of like 40 people together to go fight an AT-AT or something, trying to take that down, and everybody, like in WoW, they actually have, you can go into like forums where they have set up. It's like, okay, this profession needs to do this at this point. This profession has to focus on, you need to have a group of this many people focusing on this, and a group of this many people focusing on, this person, and you have your tank and your healers and everything. And if one person does something wrong, the whole group can wipe. And, maybe with the squad leader revamp too, they're really gonna get into being, having content where you have to set stuff like that up, where you almost rely on something like Ventrilo to communicate with each other, and tell somebody like Solen, go take care of this, or Ducus, come, I need you to heal me here, and that would be really nice for them to work into the game.
Oh yeah.
Isn't
it that Death Watch bunker, something like that?
Yeah, it's somewhat like that.
I've
never
been
done
there.
it, so I don't know.
Yeah, my guild used to go in there a couple times a month or something like that. Go down, do the whole thing, get a couple pieces of armor.
Nice.
Yeah.
And one of the things in WoW, they limit how often you can do these like high-end content. Like if you're gonna fight a certain boss, you have like a 7-day cool-off time. So after you kill him, it's not like you can, groups can go in there and just sit there and constantly just beat the hell out of this guy, get all the good stuff, and then sell it to everybody.
Well, that would help on the economy a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, putting in content like that and limiting it. I was a big fan of the combat upgrade, just thinking that it would open up the floodgates to content in the game. I mean, I could see why before the CU they really didn't put anything in there, because you would spend a month designing like a Deathwatch bunker, and you'd have your Master TKA, Master Doctor guy go in there and solo it in an afternoon. So I've been really hoping that they would open up the floodgates and not have to pay for all of it.
Yeah.
I mean, the only thing we've had the Secrets of Siren quest, and is that the one that's bugged, or no? That's not bugged.
The Farquay.
The ones they released, I believe it was in August.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are the ones that you get to a certain point and you get the same mission over and over and over again.
Yeah, there's this one outside of CNET that's bugged still. You go to this bunker, try to get this one guy to talk. I don't have his name written down on me because I actually did a couple of tickets for it, but it says kill one, and it doesn't let you kill him.
Did you put that on the bug
kill him
wiki?
And it doesn't show.
Did you get that put on the bug wiki?
How do you post on the bug wiki?
How do you post on the bug wiki? It's actually really easy.
I'm sure it is, and I'm just like, huh?
Yeah, I should make a post about that.
There you go. That could be your Tuesday tip.
Ah, good.
How to work on the bug wiki. Basically, you just go to any page that's on there. So say you would go to missions.
Yeah.
And general. And you get to the page, you have two choices. You can log in. That way, it'll tell you people on the recent changes board that you're the one that made the changes. And then, or you could just anybody can go there and they click on the edit button, and there it is. You can just type right in there.
Oh, okay.
It's actually amazingly
something simple that I was overlooking.
It doesn't seem like it should be that simple, but.
Yeah, that's what was confusing me too.
I'm just surprised we haven't had people ransack it yet. I guess we're not big enough to have people want to, get in there and put really dumb stuff in, and
yeah,
I'm sure it'll get there eventually. We hope.
Oh yeah, especially since you mentioned it.
Yeah, We'll get the resident flip side will come on in and
Yeah.
but there's really all I have this week. What about you guys? I mean, you guys have anything? You want to gripe about anything while we're at it?
Not really. Curious, do you guys do the space thing a lot?
I hate space.
Oh, it's fun. I can make 50K in just like 5 minutes.
Are you using a mouse and keyboard or a joystick?
I prefer. I have a good joystick, but I'm so used to doing the mouse keyboard thing because I play freelancer a lot. I'm still trying to train myself to the joystick.
I can't stand it. Giren's really big into it. He's killed so many friggin' people trying to get that Black Sun helmet. He was like figuring out. He was like doing shifts of like I think 6 hours.
Damn.
Like he would do 6 hours, take 6 hours off, do 6 hours, take 6 hours off. I mean, almost round the clock, and he never got the helmet he was looking for.
Oh.
Does it even exist?
Yeah. I think it does.
For everybody except Gihren.
Oh, that's a wonderful bug.
You know it'd be great as if he got it and then he couldn't equip it.
Oh.
If he was on and that happened, there wouldn't even be a show. It would just be. I'd be like blanking out curse words, one after the other. What about you, Solen? What are your thoughts on the game?
Game's good. I can't really think of anything. Except I'm pissed off because I was gone for about 2 weeks for a conference for work. And I come back, my guild has disbanded.
Really?
Yeah.
I think we're about to do that to a bunch of people. Just because nobody's ever on, but... Did they even, leave you a message of why, or...?
Oh yeah, there's 20 messages in my mail.
It
was the whole guild, though.
It's the best after you have a rough day at work, you come home, and you log in, and there's friggin' guild drama going on.
Oh yeah.
That's one thing, it's come on, it's a friggin' game, people.
Right.
We had one where our mayor didn't log in for I don't know how long. She shows up just occasionally, once a month maybe. So this one dude's like, you know what? I'm running for mayor. She comes, she logs on, finds out he's running for mayor, gets bent, revokes his militia status. Just gets all bent, causes drama. 4 people quit the guild. It's oh my god.
Oh.
Just let it go.
Yeah, that's some
really
serious stuff. I wonder how most people are just going. The biggest guild fights I've seen are just guild wars against 2 different guilds.
That's gotta be. I haven't been involved in a guild war.
Neither have I.
They look like they're a blast.
Oh, it's gotta be.
Especially when you go after the bases.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping we get into. We can get a group of people. All you people on Bria that want to transfer to Bloodfin. We'll throw you in the guild if you have to be Imperial and you can't be a Wookiee. But,
oh, here we go about the Wookiees.
Oh, gonna raise hell now. But yeah, transfer to Bloodfin if you just want to raid some bases and kill some rebels. They deserve it. Either of you guys rebels?
No,
I'm neutral all the way.
Okay. Well, good. I didn't offend you guys.
Rebels are nothing but terrorists, and Imperials are nothing but racists.
Oh, no, we're not racist.
We just don't like Wookiees.
Well, they're good for testing hair care products and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's true.
Medical testing. But no, Imperials aren't racist. They're just trying to unite the galaxy and, in one united, peace-loving.
Of course, Ducus is a human too, so he hasn't room to talk.
I'm a Twi'lek Imperial. I don't know how I'd fit in, but maybe they could give me surgery or something, remove my fleshy tails. While we're on the subject of nothing, I want to congratulate my son's soccer team. I coached them today, and they did a hell of a job. A bunch of 6-year-olds passing the ball and moving it around. I was so proud of them. I fear I'll mention that.
Cool.
Just congratulate them. Way to go, Green Monsters.
Yes, way to go.
There are a bunch of Star Wars fans on there. Of course, they all like Jar Jar.
Oh, of course.
They're
Yeah.
6,
One
though.
friend's kids were a bit disappointed that Jar Jar didn't say a word in the last movie.
Oh, that's a godsend.
That's what I said.
The good thing of the movie.
Oh yeah. I have like negative 5,000. What are they? Gungan
Gungans.
faction.
It's just fun, like, running around and seeing them and just killing them for no reason.
Oh yeah, that's always fun.
And Jawas. They're fun to kill.
No, not Jawas. You gotta love Jawas.
Yeah, Jawas are fun.
See,
Oh,
the thing you do, you get your Jawa faction up. That way, when you attack something and Jawa's around, you have all these little, like, midgets running around, and they're, like, attacking something with you, and they're pulling out weapons as big as them. And
yes, it's always
Yeah.
fun to go after the ones with the big axe.
my apologies to the little people that I offended by calling them midgets. I don't know what the PC term is at this point.
Vertically challenged?
Yeah. Okay, who's on the phone?
That's mine.
Do you have to get that?
I'll let the answer machine get that one. Because I told a few people I'm doing this show tonight. Sorry about this.
Makes for interesting.
Here, hold on a second.
Okay. Yeah, that's why I wait for the kids to go to bed.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
No problem. I don't know how many shows that me and Gihren have started, and my daughter starts crying. It's like, oh, crap. That's what happened on Labor Day. That's why you guys didn't get a show until on Monday. We started on Friday night, and my daughter woke up, and she actually kept me up from, oh, man, what was it? She woke me up at 1, or she woke up at 1. I think I got her to sleep about 5:30 in the morning. Oh, it's always fun.
How old is she?
She is 15 months.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so,
All my friends have kids, so
yeah.
I can understand that one.
Luckily, my 6-year-old is to the point that nothing wakes him up, and she's actually to the point where very little wakes her up, but when she does wake up, she decides she's up. So, sometimes the shows get delayed for reasons like that. What can you do, though?
Yeah.
Okay. One thing I want to talk about this week is we have hooked up with the people over at CvC Radio. I don't know if you guys have had a chance to check them out. Their website
Yeah, I did. Interesting.
is... I haven't actually listened to anything they have on there. I know it tends to be for more mature audiences. They wanted to make sure I was okay with that before they agreed to play the show. But they're a bunch of SWG people. I guess like 70% of their listeners play SWG. So it's always good to unite with different SWG players. And their website's www.cvhollow.net. And they're going to start playing our show Tuesday nights at 10 p.m. Eastern Time.
Cool.
And like this show will play this Tuesday at 10. And I believe he's trying to work on I've told him, play the older shows, whatever, whenever he needs filler. But he's looking at a early Saturday evening time slot for us too. So
Nice.
I would just, keep checking their site. He sent me over a promo too. They're going to play it on their station. And I think it's really cool, working, people like that, just all the different, try to get all the SWG people together. See if we can make a difference.
Oh, yeah.
Since they won't listen to us on the forums, we might as well try someplace.
Yeah.
Still no luck trying to get a dev on?
I've sent them messages. Some of them have read messages. They haven't responded to anything. I've been trying for the Galactic Civil War show I want to do. I've been trying to get a developer or something who can come on, talk to us about it. And, I put in there, hey, if you're not the right person, can you tell me who is? And nothing. They read it, but nothing.
Yeah.
And then,
Management has them terrified.
they're scared of us.
They should be.
Well, maybe if we agree to just, there you go again.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Hello.
Okay, I just unplugged my headset, so I think we're back to normal now. Where were we? We were talking about CvC Radio.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want to thank DJ Vex. He was the one who worked with me on getting that set up. And hopefully this is not the only internet radio station that we're going to work with. There's a couple of them that we have in the works right now. And one of them, hopefully if everything goes right, will give us the opportunity to maybe get some developers on.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Maybe Tiggs, Thunderheart. I've tried them. Tiggs is busy playing WoW, so
Yeah.
she won't get back to me. I'm trying to think. We got anything else game related? It's been slow the past about month.
Yeah, it has.
Publishes.
I think everybody's just holding their breath on this expansion now.
Yeah. And like I said, from what I've been told, they're really, stuff that really goes down to not just like the easy come in for an afternoon and you're able to find and fix this bug, but stuff that really has stuff that they have to get into the core code of the game that they're getting in there and they're fixing it fast. That's just what I've been told. Don't know for sure, but hopefully keep our fingers crossed.
Yeah, especially on that on the concept page that you had the group discussion thing on.
Yeah.
The smuggler above it. That'd be real nice if they got that in.
I've given up on the smuggler concept.
Oh, I know.
That's why.
Still have the smugglers, but hey.
That's why I got rid of my smuggler build.
Yeah, I actually have a master smuggler somewhere.
It's been a few years since I logged on with him, but I have him somewhere.
Yeah.
Did I ever talk about one of the role playing people told me a game it's kind of like a game they play with the smugglers.
Mm-hmm.
What they do is they'll have like a group of people, and one person has to contact a guy who's a smuggler in the game, and they have to give him an item, and they tell him, okay, I need you to deliver it to this guy on this certain planet, but they don't give him the exact location. And what he does, he'll fly to that planet and he goes out looking for this guy. While he's out looking for this guy, there's other people in a group that are trying to hunt this guy down to get the item back. Huh. So what they do is if they get close enough to him and they are able to target them and challenge them, then to a duel, that guy has to duel them. And if he gets defeated, then he has to give him the item or whatever. If not, he can just take it right to he finds the person and then there's like some sort of reward. And
have they been doing this for just a few months?
I don't know.
Well, you should ask them because I posted that in the general gaming forum about 2-3 months ago.
Hell, you know what? It's probably your email.
Oh yeah, if it was an email to you, yeah, that was me.
There you go.
I mean, because I hear so many people complain about content and stuff. It's fine. Why don't we have the players make the content? Do stuff like that.
Yeah, that's an awesome
idea. Get together, like I said, with the party thing that I mentioned earlier.
I got halfway through that, and I'm like, you know what? I think it was him. I think he's the one that told me about it.
You gave me a heart attack there for a second. I mean, people are actually doing this now?
No way. Well, now they will.
I hope so, because it's a good idea.
Oh, man, one beer and it's gone to my head. Wow. I need to get out to the bar sometime soon.
So, when do you think of that idea?
Yeah, that's a Farik original. I just want the smuggler whole game thing. That's a Farik original, so if anybody wants to borrow that, they can pay me. Okay, I guess this is the part where I try to I push the website. That's the www.thegalaxyreport.com, and also donations. I think it's our 3 subscribers. Their payments went through, so I have enough money to get 1 microphone at this point. Yay. So hopefully I'll get that ordered sometime this week. But we have 2 different options. You can either sign up for a $2 monthly subscription, or you can do a whatever you feel like. So 5, 10, 100, million, whatever works for you. Don't do $1 million because I'd hate to see the PayPal fees on that one. Probably freeze my account. But yeah, we have those buttons right on the website. You can email us your questions or ideas. That way we can steal them and use them in a future episode at thegalaxyreport@yahoo.com. Head over to Podcast Alley. We're looking for votes. Last month we finished at about 140th with our 17 votes. So I think we can get a little bit higher this month. Mm-hmm. Our goal to take down Leo Laporte has hit a little bit of a roadblock with the month of September, but I guess that's what happens when you only release 2 shows. So I want to thank Solen and Ducus for joining me tonight. Thank you guys.
Had fun.
No problem.
Who knows? Maybe next week. I don't know what's going on with Gihren. Hopefully he gets his act together. That way we can have him on. And who knows? We can all be on. I mean, I kind of like the idea of having a group of people talking.
Yeah.
That was the original concept of the show. Was 3 or 4 people, and Gihren was the only one I could get to do it with me. So we may expand if people like you.
Well, hey, if they do, you got my email address.
Okay, we'll do that. I want to thank MX Hosting for hosting the website, the bug wiki, the forums, all that. You check out their site at www.mx-s.co.uk, and that's not too close to a Heinz commercial, is it?
Oh no, not at all.
What podcast were you listening to where they had the Heinz commercial?
It was something Mr. Bubbles. I saw it on one of the phones, clicked on it, listened to it for about 5 minutes, and it was just them ranting on about galaxies in the first movie. Then they went into this commercial that Heinz paid them to do.
No way.
Yeah.
I want to get paid to do commercials.
Yeah, they paid them to do the commercial.
Yeah.
Oh man. It was for the next 5 minutes. It was just a rant on Heinz, so I just started down.
Wow. So I think I'm going to wrap up the show for this week. Thank you guys again for coming on, and we will see you all next week.